everyone, welcome to Math Tracker YouTube channel. So today you are going to learn about nets of 3D shape, then cross section of 3D shapes and different views of 3D shapes. Okay. Nets for building three-dimensional shapes, that is 3D shapes. Okay, have you gone to any bakery or a cake shop to buy sweets or cakes? Did you notice that how the shopkeeper packed that sweets or cake? Usually the shopkeeper packs with that one cuboid box, isn't it? Did you notice how the shopkeeper makes that cake box or sweet box? Usually he picks one rectangle shaped cord and make one sweet box, isn't it? Do you notice that? Yeah, this is how the shopkeeper will make that cake box. Okay. So the flat shaped cord already designed for making the box excluding flaps, that is the dotted lines. Okay, so these are the dotted lines, is known as a net. The flat shaped cord already designed for making the box. So already this cord is designed to make box. Okay, so like this. Finally, the outcome is like this only. Okay, here the dotted lines. Okay, these dotted lines we are not supposed to consider because usually we fold this dotted line inside the box. Okay, these folds. Okay, so these excluding these dotted lines or this fold, the flat shaped cord is called as net. Okay, now we are going to learn about nets of all the 3D shapes. Okay, cube, cuboid, cylinder, like that. So first we are going to see for cube. Okay, so now I am going to take on cube like this. Then we are going to bisect this cube. Okay, we are going to open along its edges. When we open this cube, we will get on 2D shape. Okay, so first we are going to open it from the upper part, then that front part. Okay, front square, then right side. So after opening these sides, then we are going to open it from the left side. Okay, the left square, then that back side square. Okay, the purple square. So now we have fully opened that cube. Okay, after opening we got a shape like this. Okay, so this is called the net of this cube. This 2D shape is called the net of this cube. So when we open along its edges, it should be laid flat. Okay, it should be laid flat. It is also a two-dimensional figure. Okay, this is the front view. So this one is the right side part, this one is the topper part, then front side part, this one is base, then this purple square is the back side, then the red square is the left side part. Okay, when we open faces along its edges, we got like this. Okay, the same way we can open this cube in many ways. Okay, we can open this cube in many ways. This is the one of that way. Okay, we'll see another one type also. Take this cube same like this, then we'll open the topper part first, then front side part. Okay, after that the three squares. Okay, open to the right side, then we are going to open the left side square, then back side square. Okay, now we got this net of the cube. Okay, does these two nets of are different or same? both are looks like different only, isn't it? But we can open this cube in any ways. Okay, now the same cube only we are going to draw. Okay, so this is the front part, isn't it? This is the back side, this is the down part, the top part, then left side, then right side part. Okay, now we are going to draw the net of this cube. Okay, without opening we are going to draw the net of this cube. Okay, so when we draw the net of any 3D shape, first you have to draw the downside part, the bottom or the base. You should draw the base part first. Okay, okay, when we open, usually we open the right part along with the topper part, so we can draw like this, right side then topper. We have drawn the 3 sides. Cube has totally 6 sides, isn't it? So we have drawn already 3 sides, then the remaining 3 sides. So front part is connected to down side, isn't it? So you have to draw front, then left, then back, like this. So we can draw in many ways. Already I told you we can draw that net of cube or net of any 3D shape in many ways. For example, I have given 3 different nets of cubes. Okay, the first one, it's depending upon how you open that 3D shape. Okay, here we can open that cube in many ways. Here they have given the 3 examples, 3 nets. Now we move on to the nets of triangular prism. Okay, so this is the triangular prism, isn't it? Triangular prism have 2 triangles and 3 rectangles. This one is called as rectangular prism or cuboid. Cuboid has another name as rectangular prism. Okay, so now we are going to open up this triangular prism. Okay, to draw that net of this prism. So first that I am going to open that left side rectangle, then right side rectangle, then 2 triangles like this. So this is the one of the net of triangular prism. Okay, so 3 rectangles and 2 triangles. This left side part, then right side, then bottom or base part. Okay, then front side, then back side part. Okay, we can open this triangular prism in many ways. Okay, so we'll say another one way like this. So here the back part only changed, then we can draw like these also. Okay, here there is a 4 nets of this triangular prism. Okay, these 4 nets are triangular prism. Next we move on to square pyramid. Okay, the base is here square, so it is called a square pyramid. Okay, so now we are going to draw that this one is called as triangular pyramid. Okay, now we are going to draw that net of this square pyramid. Okay, how many sides and sides are there in a square pyramid? Okay, the base, the bottom part is square, the remaining 4 sides are triangle, isn't it? So the bottom is base, the remaining 4 sides are triangle. So now we are going to name it as T1, T2, triangle 1, then triangle 2, then triangle 3, then triangle 4. So totally 4 triangles are there, 1 square is there. Okay, the bottom, the base is square, so you should draw the base first. So this is the base, the bottom of this pyramid, so that is square. So after that you can draw 4 triangles in all the sides, the 4 sides. So it is one of the net of this square pyramid. Okay, the base, then 4 triangles, T1, T2, T3, T4. For this square pyramid also we can draw in many ways. Some more examples, okay, some more nets of this square pyramids. You can draw like this also, okay. But whenever you draw a net of any 3D shape, you should draw first. You should draw that base first, the bottom part first. Next one, net of a cylinder, okay. Look at here, these 2 circles and 1 rectangle shape, they are forming a cylinder, isn't it? So when we open that cylinder, we get one rectangle part, and that rectangle part only a curved surface of the cylinder. Then 2 circles are there, isn't it? So these 2 circles, okay. So when we open up that cylinder, okay, we get one rectangle shape, then 2 circle, okay. Then next one, net of a cuboid. When we open up a cuboid, we get 6 rectangles. For cone, 1 curved face and 1 circle, isn't it? 2 sides are there. So this is the circle part, then this one is the curved part. Next one, triangular pyramid. In a triangular pyramid, the bottom is also a triangle. Then other 3 sides, okay, we have. So totally 4 sides are there. So the bottom part is in the center, okay. Then the remaining 3 sides are 3 triangles. 3 triangles of this triangular pyramid. So first side, then this one is the second side of triangular pyramid, okay. So this one is the bottom. So totally 4 triangles are there. Next one, cross section of solid shapes. Okay, what is mean by cross section? You have learned that word cross section in your science, isn't it? You have learned for cross section of the any plants like that. Okay, in maths, the cross section of a solid shapes we are going to learn. So a cross section is the shape we get when we cutting straight through an object. So the cross section is the shape we get when cutting through the object, okay. For example, when we cut that bread, isn't it, the whole bread looks like the whole bread is a cuboid shape when we cut straight, okay. When we cut straight the bread, we are getting that square shape or rectangle shaped pieces. If we cut that cuboid shape bread, means we get rectangle shape, okay. The same way, when we cut the vegetables in a cross section for cooking purpose, usually we won't cook the vegetables the whole as it is. For many vegetables, usually we cut into small pieces and we cook. For example, if we take carrot, the whole carrot looks like it's the shape of the whole carrot is cylinder shape, isn't it? But when we cut into small pieces, when we cut straight, when we cross sect that carrot, we get circle shape, okay. Do you notice that when we cut the carrot into small pieces, we get a circle shape? The same way, the cucumber also. Not only cucumber, many vegetables like radish, then plantain stem, many vegetables are like this only. When we cut, we get a circle shape. When we cross sect that vegetable, we get a circle shape. Okay, here the butter. Here the butter, the whole shape, okay, the whole butter is looks like cuboid shape. So when we cut this butter into small pieces, we get square or rectangle shape, okay. It's depending upon the size. Okay, next one, we are going to cross sect and find out which 2D shape we got when we cut that any 3D shape, okay. So the first one, The name of this 3D shape is cube, isn't it? When we cut straightly the cube, what shape we will get? We'll get like this only, isn't it? The name of this 2D shape is square. Okay. The next one, it is a cylinder. When we cut a cylinder here, okay, straightly, then we will get a circle shape. Then this one is a sphere. When we cut the sphere, we get a circle only. Okay, the name of the shape. The next one, 3D shapes in different views. Okay, a 3D object may look different from different positions. A 3D object may look different. Okay, the looks, okay, different from different positions. View of 3D shape is what you see from different positions. View means what you see from different positions. Some of the views are front view, top view and side view. Okay, now we are going to look at the objects from the front side, then from the top, then from the side. Okay, right or left side. So now we are going to see the top view, front view and right view of this cube. Okay, if you look at this cube from the top side, from the top, what will you see? It's a square. So when we look at this cube from the top, we see only the square shape. Okay, then front view. If we look at this cube from the front side, this one also looks like square. Then right view, right side. Okay, when we look at this cube from the right side, we'll see square. So top view, front view and right view, all the three views are of cube, all square only. Okay, so the same way we'll see another one example. If you look at this figure, okay, it's a glass or tumbler like that. Now we are going to draw the top view of this tumbler. Okay, glass. It's a circle. When we look at this object from the top, we'll see a circle shape. When we look at from the front view, what shape we will get? When we look at this glass from the front view, it's a trapezium. So two parallel lines, okay, and two non-parallel lines. Then right view. If we look at this from the right side also, we'll get the trapezium only. So when we look at this object from any side, front or right side like that, we'll get a trapezium only. From upper part alone, circle. Now we are going to place some cubes. Okay, here in the bottom two red cubes are there. In upper part one yellow cube, then right side one blue cube. Okay, we placed like this, like here we use the building blocks like that. Okay, now we are going to draw top view, front view and right view of this shape. When we look at this object from the top, what will you see? Whenever you draw the views, you have to imagine and draw. Okay, here when we see from the top, we'll see that yellow cube. One side of the yellow cube, that is a square. So we have to draw one yellow square. Then this red cube, it won't be visible from the top. So this red cube will be visible. So then red square. Then here this blue square. Okay. The next one, the front view. Here when we look at from front, okay, this side, this one is right side, so this one is the front side. Okay, when we look this object from the front, okay, what will you see? So imagine here you are. So from front one red square is there, so red square. Then top of the red square we have yellow square. So you have to draw yellow square. Actually the whole shape is cube only, but when we look from here, we only see that square only. Okay, so after that red, we'll see one blue square. So we have to draw one blue square. So this is the front view. When you look at from the front side, we'll see like this only. Okay, then right side view. Here imagine you are here only. Okay, so red square, then yellow square. So after a red square you have to draw one blue square. So you have to imagine and draw. Okay, we'll see some more examples. So this is the object, it's a truck. Okay, so this is the front view, then top view, then side view. When you look at from the front, what will we see? Okay, this is the front view, then top view. So if you look at this truck from the top, we see like this only, isn't it? The same way, if we look at from the side, this is the side view of this truck. Look at this bureau. Okay, bureau, and if we look at this bureau from the front view, this is the front view of the bureau. Okay, you can check in your home. Okay, usually we all have bureau in our home. You can check this with your bureau. Okay, then top view. When we look at this object from the top, we'll see only one rectangle only. Okay, that upper part rectangle. The same way, when we look at this from the side, this is the side, isn't it? So we'll see this side only. So you have to draw this side alone. The next example, here they joined 3 cubes. 1, 2, 3. 3 cubes are there. If you look at this cube from the front side, so totally 1 square, 2, 3. 3 squares are there. So this is how we have to draw 3 squares. Okay. If we look at this object from the top means here 1 square, then here 1 square, isn't it? So totally 2 squares are there. So you have to draw 2 squares like this. The same way, if we look at this object from the side, this side means here 1, 2. 2 squares are there, isn't it? So you have to draw 2 squares like this. So here I have given 4 sums as homework. The first one, fill in the blanks. Then the second one, draw a line to match the following shapes to the relevant nets. Okay, you have to match with relevant nets. Then the third sum, which 3D shapes do the following nets represent? Draw them. So the fourth sum is, here they have given the solid, they have given the views also, 3 sides, 3 views. Okay, you have to mark which one is the top view, which one is the front view, which one is the side view. Okay, TFS. Just mark TFS according to the answer. Okay, do it and send to me. Thank you, students.